those yogurts have all been one at a time over the last 2 decades of my life, illegally imported to me from various countries all over the world. One of them was imported to me from the bottom of the ocean.
Wait,
Are you
so
hearing what
that,
I'm saying?
okay, let me make sure I'm hearing this. So apparently there's some kind of busting like underground yogurt trade that I don't know about. Is this like some black market type shit?
Well, it's very illegal. It's very
How is it
illegal.
illegal? It's yogurt.
What's up, everybody?
What's cracking? Welcome to Consistent Chaos.
We're just a couple of homies turning everyday chaos into improv gold.
Whether you're cleaning the crib, commuting to work, or looking for some creative stimulation,
Join us every week for the predictably unpredictable.
we'll talk life, read stories, and take your suggestions.
Then flip it all into off-the-cuff scenes. Now, let's get ready for some chaos. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Consistent Chaos with Jarvis and Zoey. I'm Zoey.
I'm Jarvis.
And yeah, we're back with another episode. New stories, new improv. Shall we just jump right in?
Yeah, let's get after it.
All right, let me pull up our first story. Let's just start with this one here. Okay. This is from the subreddit Am I Overreacting? And it says, Am I overreacting? My 27-year-old housemate tattles to his mum because I don't help with his chores.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I can't really go out right now, dude. I got a bunch of shit I gotta do. My mom gave me this list of shit that I gotta do, and before I do that, then once we do that, then we can ride out or whatever. But she's just always giving me this shit, man, like I'm a little kid, and just because I want to use her car, and she's giving me some money, and just I don't know. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Who has chores at my age? Apparently, I do.
Yeah, you do. 27 and you got chores from your mom.
Yeah, that's
It's kind of
bullshit.
embarrassing, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, but she lets me use her car and shit, and she throws me some cash. So, I mean, I guess it ain't too bad. The chores vary. Sometimes it's really easy shit. Sometimes it's really hard. But
Mm,
yeah, it's all good. So what?
yeah.
Why don't you help me out? Just because if you help me, then we can fucking get out of here a lot quicker.
Tempting offer.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna just go. I'll just meet you there. You use your mom's car anyway, so you borrow her car and just meet me there.
Yeah, but what's the big deal just about helping me out? That way I could just be done faster. Just look, tell you what, if you help me out, I'll give you some of the money. And then I'll drive, you won't have to drive, and you can just leave your car.
All right. Well, here's the thing. So, I don't call them chores because like we're grown ass adults and we live in this house.
Mm,
I just do the housework that like I need to do because I have my own judgment and free will. And I already did my stuff and like I'm trying to meet this girl tonight, so like I'm probably going to go and then you just do your chores with your mommy.
oh, okay,
You could
I
tell
see
your
what it
mommy that
is.
you finished your chores, and then once
Yeah,
your
you're
mommy
real
tells
funny.
you that you've
Hmm.
done good enough job, then you can
Yeah.
borrow mommy's car and
Hmm.
come meet me at
Yeah,
the
you're
club.
real funny. You're real fucking funny. Everything's just a ha 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 laugh, isn't it? Because because I have things I have to do so I can use my mother's car. Dude, I don't have a car. Like, I
That's
don't
a
have a
big
car.
reaction, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just asking you to fucking help me and you won't help me. You just
Well,
sit
all
here
I'm
and telling me
saying
how.
is if you didn't play Call of Duty all day and you did your chores for mommy, then you'd be done with them now. But instead, you said, Hey, Billy, I'm going to play Call of Duty until it's time to go, and I'm going to see if I can still take my mom's car anyway. And
Yeah,
now here we are at time
dude,
to go, and you can't take your mom's car or leave the
bro,
house.
I
So,
don't
like,
understand
I
why
don't
you
know,
won't just
homie.
help. Dude, it'll take just like a few fucking minutes if you
I'm going to
just,
actually go. I'm actually already on my way out the door. So, have fun doing your.
you know what, dude? That's cool. That's cool. I'll tell my mom about it. It's cool, dude. It's whatever.
You're going to tattle on
Yeah,
me?
it's I damn sure am because you didn't fucking help If you were a real friend, you would have got in the trenches with me and helped me out with this shit. But no, you got to go meet some
The door
stupid girl.
slams in your face because I already left. Uh,
Mom,
yes,
fuck
sweetheart.
that. Fuck that. You know what? You remember all that stuff that you asked me to do? Well,
Yes.
I asked Billy to help me fucking do it, and he wouldn't help me at all. He was worried about going to meet some damn girl at the mall or wherever the hell he was going.
Mm.
So he just left me hanging. So now I'm stuck to do this, doing these damn shit so I can use your car and everything, which I don't mind doing, but it would have been really cool if my friend would have helped me out. But now he just fucking bailed on me. Just fucking bailed on me.
Mm-hmm. That's really tough, sweetie. Yeah, that's really tough. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm really glad you told me. I think that's important.
Yeah, like, I just really think it's not fair at all. Like, that's
Mm.
some bullshit.
Yeah,
I
it
just,
isn't fair.
Mom, this is not fair at all. Like, I don't fucking like it. And I want you to do something about it.
You okay? You want me to confront?
Yeah, call his
Mm.
ass up. Get him on the phone or call his mom and get his ass, talk to his mom about it. Tell her he didn't help me out.
You know what? Calling his mom is a great idea. Click. Bring, bring.
Hello?
Hi, is this Billy's mom?
Yes, it is. Is this Sandra?
Yeah, Bobby's mom.
Yeah. How you doing?
I was better, except for I just talked to Bobby, and Bobby told me that he asked Billy to help him with his chores, and Billy just left the room without even saying anything to go meet a girl, didn't even help with his chores. And so I was just calling, mother to mother. Are you laughing?
Wait, so you're telling me that your grown-up son has chores?
Scene. Let's call it there because that's really funny. Your grown-up son
Yeah.
has. I'm sorry, what? All right,
Yeah.
let's read this story. Am I overreacting? 27-year-old housemate tattles to his mum because I don't help with his chores. I've been renting a room in an informal share house in Perth for 4 months and pay rent directly to my 27-year-old housemate's mum. That's the entire agreement. I buy my own food and clean up after myself. He regularly complains that I don't share groceries or clean beyond my own mess. Has a problem if I get home after 10 o'clock from work and comments on how I spend my money. Instead of talking to me, he calls his mom and she messages me about it. He also has NDIS funded support workers for daily tasks, but doesn't use them and still expects me to help. I told them my only responsibility is rent and my own mess. Am I overreacting for sticking to that?
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
First commentary on how we did. I think we were reasonably close to how those
Yeah.
conversations probably go when the one is
Yeah.
asking for help with the chores.
Yeah.
We defected, I suppose, by calling the mom instead of calling Billy, but I
Yeah.
thought that was funnier than calling
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah.
Because at first you were like, can you call him? And I was gonna say yes, and then you said, or
Yeah.
call his mom, and I was like, oh, I'm for sure calling his
Yeah.
mom because that's much funnier.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I think we were pretty close. I thought it was funny. I mean, I'm interested to see what a grown man has chores. Like what chore? Like, I mean, I guess everybody has chores, but your mom gave them to you? Like
Right,
that's
it's calling them chores that I think
yeah.
makes it very
Yeah.
childish because
Yeah.
that's kind of what I was talking about in the scene too, is like, no,
Yeah.
I do housework, I do my stuff around the house, but like I don't call it chores because
Yeah.
there's a childlike quality to that.
Yeah.
Uh, Also, okay, so then now commentary on if this guy's overreacting or not. I would say it doesn't seem like he's overreacting. Well, we don't really know what he. Am I overreacting for sticking to the agreement? I would say probably not. I think it sounds petty though, because it sounds like he's being very rigidly like, I
Yeah.
clean up my room, like
Yeah.
my mess, and that's it, and that's the agreement. It
Yeah.
it makes me feel like he's probably the type who like makes a mess in the kitchen and like cleans it up but leaves crumbs kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
like you cleaned it but you didn't clean it.
Cleaner, yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
people are being like, "Hey, can you clean the kitchen?" And you're like, "Well, I already cleaned my mess." Like, so I think
Yeah.
he sounds petty, but maybe not overreacting.
Yeah, I definitely think petty for sure.
All right. Well, so you want to read some comments here?
Yeah.
He may think that you are a carer, not a flatmate. Ask his mother to explain this to him. At 27, yeah, just go talk to the mom. Rumi isn't in charge, obviously, and I'm sure his mom knows he's a yapping purse dog. Ouch. He expected a maid, not overreacting. My housemate has an ensuite attached to the primary bedroom. I maintain the cleanliness of the bathroom that I use. Okay, that seems fair. Oh, that's the OP responding to something else. It said, I suspect that what OP means by cleaning up their own mess, they mean doing their own dishes and cleaning their own room, but isn't helping with shared spaces like helping to clean the bathroom or vacuuming the living room and such. At least that's been my experience in real life when people say they clean up their own mess. My guess is his chores is keeping the whole house clean. As for the groceries, I agree with OP. My housemate has an ensuite attached to the master bedroom. I maintain the cleanliness of the bathroom that I use. That's what OP said. And then, so is he complaining that you don't clean his bathroom that only he uses? OP's saying I do sweep the common areas. So yeah, I don't know. I think it just sounds like an unfortunate roommate situation.
Yeah,
like maybe,
pretty
but
much. Yeah.
I did forget too, though, that in the post he said that the guy like comments on how he spends his money and cares about when he gets home from work. So those parts, I'm like, bruh, we're not doing that.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
So
why are you concerned about that?
yeah, what's your investment in how I spend my money kind of thing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, that was fun. Shall we jump into the next one?
Yeah, hit it.
This one you sent is from Am I the Asshole? And it says, Am I the asshole for throwing away my boyfriend's potentially illegal yogurt collection?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what? Illegal yogurt? I was just like,
Yeah, we have to know what this is about.
yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that?
All right. Hey, did you okay. Did you touch my yogurt collection?
Your yogurt collection.
My collection of yogurts? Yogurt collection?
I didn't know that people collect yogurts. You have a yogurt collection?
Okay, it's a yes or no question. I had yogurts lined up on the pantry shelf. There was a number of them. Like, to be specific, there were 57 yogurts on the pantry shelf. You and I are roommates. We have been roommates for a long time. I don't have friends over very often, and nobody else lives here. My 57 yogurts are no longer on the pantry shelf. Did you touch my yogurts?
You know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, I threw some of that shit away. I just threw it away. It was just like getting all moldy and shit. It stinks, and like if people come over and they see that shit lined up on the thing like that. Yeah, man, I got rid of that shit. I didn't know that you were collecting it. I thought it was just old yogurt. Who the fuck collects yogurt anyway?
You didn't think to ask me why
No.
I have 57 yogurts before throwing them away?
I thought it was a bit weird, but I thought, maybe you had like a party or something and you had a pudding party or yogurt party or some shit. I don't know. But all I saw was moldy yogurt and shit smelled, and I threw the shit away. There's still something in there in the top of the trash can if you want to go pull them out. I didn't know that you had like such a yogurt I didn't know people collect yogurt. Excuse me for not knowing to keep yogurt and not throw it away when it's molding. At least one of them looked like it was molding. I don't know about the rest of them. But I just ran the trifecta and just threw them all away.
You ruined them because now, like you said, they're over there on the top of the dumpster.
Yeah.
And they are all spilled all over each other. They're not even within their proper containers.
Yeah, because they just got tossed. Uh-huh.
Like garbage. You toss them like garbage.
Yeah. Well, that's what they were, garbage. How you didn't say that you had a vast yogurt collection going. I had no clue. I've been throwing yogurts away for days. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So
the yogurts that you were throwing away were the regular expired yogurts that were in the refrigerator that belonged in the garbage. That's fine. I am not upset about throwing away garbage. I am upset that you threw away my yogurt collection. And you're not listening to me because here's the thing. those yogurts have all been one at a time over the last 2 decades of my life, illegally imported to me from various countries all over the world. One of them was imported to me from the bottom of the ocean.
Wait.
Are you hearing
So
what I'm saying?
okay, let me make sure I'm hearing this. So apparently there's some kind of busting like underground yogurt trade that I don't know about. Is this like some black market type shit?
Well, it's very illegal. It's very
How is it
illegal.
illegal? It's yogurt.
You obviously need to read every once in a while. But yes, it is illegal to illegally import various yogurts from all over the world to the States because they contain enzymes and probiotics that if you let them age for a certain amount of time and then consume them, you get certain abilities. And I was saving my collection so that each could expire to their quality, of which their qualities will be giving abilities.
Doesn't make any
And
sense.
then
Do you hear yourself?
I
Do
planned
you
on
hear
eating
yourself?
one of the yogurts myself because I want to have special abilities. And then I planned on selling each individual other yogurt to other people for a small fortune so that I could be rich and have abilities. And now my entire yogurt collection is in the dumpster.
I mean, look, I didn't do it on purpose. All I saw was yogurt and it was old and I threw that shit away. I didn't know that you had like this long history with yogurts, like the last decades of your life. I had no clue about that. I've known you this long and had no clue that you had a yogurt collection, especially illegally imported yogurts, which still blows my mind that there's illegal yogurt. But anyway, besides that, just get over it. It's just yogurt. I mean, just I didn't
You're
do
not
this shit
taking
over.
this seriously enough because here's the other thing is that I preemptively sold one of those yogurts to a very high caliber gang boss for $6 million. Then I proceeded to spend $6 million on various other yogurts and other things. And now he's going to want his yogurt and I don't have it because you threw it in the garbage. And I owe him $6 million plus interest and I don't have it. So he's going to come here and he's going to kill us both.
So are you some kind of like yogurt plug or something? Like,
Yeah,
do you
pretty much.
so people funnel yogurt through you illegally? I'm still
Yes.
tripping that there's illegally imported yogurt. So you're like the representative for that? Is that
I
what's
am a
happening?
high ranking yogurt slinging drug lord of types. If drugs were the
That doesn't
yogurt.
even sound right. That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know what you want me to tell you, but we're both going to die.
What can I do to make up for it? I apologize. I didn't mean to fucking throw away your precious yogurt. Is this something that we could buy more of? Can we go on the dark web and try to find more? Like, I feel bad about it, but I really think you should kind of just get over it. I
The
feel
way that I
bad, but
see it is if you have $6 million, we can dig ourselves out of this mess. Or if you'd like to be indoctrinated into the underground world of yogurt slinging, then we can train you in counterfeit yogurt making and you can make counterfeits to give to the gang boss so that we can get him off our trail for a while we change our identities and move to a different country.
this is this is the wildest thing I've ever heard. You're telling me that I'm a person of interest for the national illegally imported yogurt gang?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a gang for that?
Mm-hmm.
That's some bullshit.
And see. Oh my God, I let myself laugh a minute ago because I was going to call scene, but then I just wanted to hear what you had to say. Wow, I cannot wait to see if we nailed that. Emma the asshole for throwing away my boyfriend's potentially illegal yogurt collection. Oh, I missed that it was her boyfriend or their boyfriend.
Yeah, I did
whatever.
too. I did too.
Yeah. And also the consensus was not the asshole. So let's see. I'm a 29-year-old female. My boyfriend is a 30-year-old male. We've been living together for 2 years in a little studio in a very expensive, big U.S. city. My boyfriend grew up rurally with lots of space, enough to collect all kinds of things. He collected action figures and video games and all the normal kids stuff when he was young, but as he grew older, he became interested in more unusual things. As a teen, he had 8 guinea pigs of different types from different breeders. Since Tide Pods were released 7 years ago, he's saved one of every kind of Tide Pod.
What?
He's got he's got a big box of an international variety of electric insulators, those little ceramic hats that power lines wrap around on power poles. Okay.
Why does she have that?
He's not a hoarder. He's usually neat, just used to having lots of space for his bizarro collections. At his parents' ranch, he has 2 big rooms full of containers of weird and impressive things. He recently became interested in yogurt. He's always hated dairy products until about a year ago. He not just started drinking milk and sharing ice cream with me, but he's found a love for yogurts. So he now collects them, of course. The problem is that they're perishable. So until earlier today, our little 550 square foot studio contained about 2,100 cups of yogurt. It comes in tons of varieties, different types, flavors, textures, containers made by different companies in different countries. This is like crack to my boyfriend. So he tried to pretty much save a sample of everything he could find. He filled our fridge, bought a new fridge, and then another tiny bedside fridge. He said he didn't want to walk to the fridge at night, but it was obviously a ruse to get more yogurt space.
What the
These
fuck?
fridges all filled up with his yogurts, and if you keep them for long, they smell bad. Sometimes the packaging breaks. So our apartment was smelling like rotten milk for the last 2 weeks, and my boyfriend's attitude was, oh, it's fine, and just deal with it for a little longer, until I pulled the plug and threw it all out this morning. I was looking at my groceries, which I had to put beside the fridge because there was no space, and everything smelled like death. And then I kind of snapped and threw it all away. My boyfriend is understandably upset. We've been arguing about whether I crossed the line by throwing away his stuff, and he's especially upset because he, of course, had rare yogurts that were hard to find. In particular, he had some Cuban and Iranian yogurts that you can't get in the US. But I know that we have trade sanctions against Iran and Cuba, so I don't know if it was even legal for him to have them. I asked where he got his Iranian yogurt, but he kept insisting the Iranian yogurt is not the issue here. and that the real issue was me throwing out his precious yogurts without his permission. Am I the asshole here? Do I need legal advice? Thanks in advance. I'm so exasperated.
No, she did right. She's throw that shit away, man. That shit's got your
That
house
is
smelling.
too much.
Yeah, like people are fucking. I've literally heard it all now. Like this motherfucker collects yogurt.
2,100.
Like,
I want to know how she got the number 2,100 because,
yeah,
like, you didn't count them. I already know that. Let's be real.
yeah.
And also, just what is happening? So I feel like we were low-key spot on, other than the gang involvement.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the weird obsession with having these yogurts and everyone else around you being like, no,
Yeah.
nope.
That's really weird. That's weird.
Also the weird smuggling them. But this line, the Iranian yogurt is not the issue here. That really got me. That's really funny.
Yeah, but it actually is the issue. It actually
It's
is.
exactly the issue, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my guy needs to pick up a different hobby, I would say. Oh, look, the first comment. Quote, the Iranian yogurt is not the issue here. I hope at some point in my life I find a way to seamlessly drop that into conversation. That is how I feel about it, too. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to use that, I hope. You're not the asshole, but also I hope the saga continues so we can have more of these amazing lines, because this what they quoted. He said he didn't want to walk to the fridge at night, but it was obviously a ruse to get more yogurt space.
People are so fucking weird.
People are so odd. It feels like something from a Seinfeld episode. The Iranian yogurt is not the issue here, Jerry. And somebody responded, so Kramer was in here and filled the fridge with Iranian yogurt? He filled the fridge with Iranian yogurt? I feel like potentially illegal yogurt collection should be the title of some band's next album.
Illegal yogurt detection.
I think we're in agreement. Not the asshole. 100% yelling this at my husband tonight. No context or explanation. Oh boy.
The Iranian yogurt is not the issue here.
No, the Iranian yogurt is not the issue here, my friend. There's a couple of comments here about hoarders. So he can be a hoarder and still be neat. Tolerating a house smelling of rotten milk is not normal behavior. Perishable items are, by their definition, not collectibles. Either this is a troll or your boyfriend is a hoarder and has convinced you it's not a problem. Hoarders claim they are collectors. Also, people who are real collectors generally collect things of value or that will appreciate over time. It sounds like he needs some help. Throwing out his yogurt will only make room for something else. That's also true. Yeah, I think that's an interesting thing that they pointed out, the it has to appreciate value thing, because I kind of, without thinking, made that part of the scene when I said, like, they have to sit there over time and then eventually I'm going to sell them for a small fortune. So like I'm also of the impression that when you collect things, it's usually because they're going to gain value over time.
Yeah, and they're not perishable items usually. So
all right, well, this has been fun.
Yeah, there's another one in the books.
Yeah, a couple of two roommate ones today. It turned into, which works out. But yeah, so everyone, thank you so much for listening. If you have a story that you would like for us to improvise, feel free to leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
And also leave a get better soon message for Jarvis, because boys in the dumps. I was in the dumps earlier this week, so leave some encouraging messages to us both, because that would be nice.
Yeah, appreciate that. That'd be dope.
Yeah, or don't. But either way, we will see you again next week for another episode of Consistent Chaos with Jarvis and Zoey. I'm Zoey.
I'm Jarvis.
Bye.
Later.